perspectives, hear different perspectives from each other and all that. So I think another part that's great about open mic, specifically poetry and writing in general, is also the fact that we can kind of give voices for those that aren't that much heard. That's in music, anything. So appreciate y'all for coming out on Monday night. Let's get into some poetry. All right, this is a little older poem. You once robbed my pride off me. From my grand pyramid scheme, self-esteem, to the peace that I finally found in this messed up society we already lived. See, me, being a woman, no wait, actually the first time I was just a preteen, made me more likely to your deceiving tries of controlling. Mainly because of the objectifying image where women are seen as sexual toys for society. But to you, boy, you played me like a demon plays a pawn. Put me in an admirable position, then forced me down when my defenses were weak, something you have failed to mention. It is for certain, though, that you will go and, how do they say, brag to your bros. Tell them how you played and rearranged my insides like a pro. Oh, but see, in reality, though, you just make me sick to my fucking stomach, because see, something they don't know is how every empty hall, every dark parked car, every broken stall, even every touch too tight for my ideal future lover will remind me of you and all my past foes. But don't worry, because you are not alone. See, there are more like you, simply sick in the head, forcing women into bed, yet society says, oh, they're just bad to the bone. It's just guys being guys and women spitting lies. See, you must have wanted it, because fighting back harder, you could have tried. Even though you scream no a million times, see, they say because you were once nice to him, your no will never be justified. But now fuck society, because now I must live with this lump in my throat that will never subside, so I'll preach to the choir. Tell them how the remains of my body after you now are pagan gods, so touch me again, and you will perish into fire. See, it'll be to stone for you after your charming lies look once again into my Medusa eyes, now sedative and seductive. My throat screams a song of a siren singing for your end. See, the fatality of my sermon will seek for your revenge, but will this ever be enough? Will the revenge on your head truly avenge my body's death from any and all unwelcome touch? Because remember how I said they're more like you, and you weren't alone? See, they're more like you. See, this is for sure because I seen that same advertising brochure that reminded of a once fun idea with a boy whose ideal only induced immature. No, this sickening memory was only in my youth when I first quickly learned about the atrocities of rape culture being woman to woman. Once I had asked the first boy why he did it so young. Was it all out of spite, or did Todd tendencies make him lurk? I persisted if he knew what he was doing when he lusted to take off my shirt, if he knew that he took a part of my sanity as he ripped up my skirt, if he felt even more man or masculine or God or even a facade as he ripped away the first grace of womanhood from my hands, if he felt even remorse, if he felt my first ever curse, if feeling was the thing he even could because his karma never came and today he still stands, but so do I. So now I will preach to the choir and the survivors. Tell them how the remains of our body now is sculpted by the higher-up himself for us to survive and thrive on these lands. Tell them how our trauma cannot be romanticized, yet we are diamonds forged from foreign sands, ignominious hands. I will preach to the survivors so they can preach to their peoples and their sons and their mans, and well, fuck that. If you don't want any sons, then you can preach to that cat-calling boy down the block and that young girl that feels like her body's worth is all that she got because rape culture is not naturally cultivated. See, this shit is generationally taught. So if it takes years worth of a woman preaching, then I'm going to do it till it's all that I got. So